in this one.
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush, they've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hurts throwing right away. Now he'll tuck this and run. And got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So they get the completion. That's good, but Charles, probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
No coaching staff ever wants their quarterback hit on any passing play, especially to start the game. What you're hoping is you have one of those tough guys back there. But sometimes when they get hit early, gets the juices flowing, and they get right into the game.
He's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 44 yards. And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in. Get calm before you go for the big strikes.
20 TX.
Tua going to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Tua's going to change things up.
21G, 21G. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Devontae Smith deep to return. This is taken at the 23. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And he works free. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, back.
Hurts. He finds him again. Saquon Barkley. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
180.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts completing this one quickly. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. Down the left sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. This short throw caught by Goddard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Hey, Silver. 63. Crowd left Yeti.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Dolphins, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
At the 1-yard line.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And out now come the Eagles. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
No touch. Hey, let's go. No touch.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Go Silver, ready? Hey! Play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Go ahead.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Don't touch that.
In motion right is Smith. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Smith will come in motion right. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Shrug. Touchdown! A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At the 40-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, it's Tua. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score, Eagles 21.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Trimmer. 63, 73. 73. Hey. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And this returnable for Hill. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 37-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Now Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
That's good.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
A loss of a yard. Brings it 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Tua to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Go ahead. Come on, 2.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
7-yard gain. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
21G, 21G.
Looking to pass. Tua. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
He'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Man on the left side is Brown. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
73. Hey, 73. Round up, Yeti. Hey.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. All his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. After the turnover, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th Floor Studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Just what you want in a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go ahead.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go. Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep, and got his man complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg Dulcich, 34 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
21.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hey, 73. 73.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41.
63. Time up, Yanni. Hey. Silver.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
2nd and 2.
Let's go. Trim it.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. In motion left is Wilson.
Easy, 63. No.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out. Like a hornet.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley from 21 yards away. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, 21, T8. Solo left Zion. Hey.
Tua sets up to pass it. Short throw caught by Dulcich. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd down.
A give, running right, Achane. Down the sideline he goes. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, back to Achane. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Tua going to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
21G. Corner, long. 8.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? But usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Number 26.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And an Eagles first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
And an Eagles first down.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Hey, Silver. Good, shot. Anyway, Yanni. Crowd left Yanni.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Hey, 73.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Out. 63.
Back to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good.
My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Hey, Silver. Yanni. Crowd left Yanni.
Now back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think he's a focal point. But that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, out. Solo left, watching Oscar.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 46 yards. And the Dolphins will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
48, Eagles 35.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Silver, ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Intercepted.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready, team!
Now two are going to change the play. Achane gets it from the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Eagles 35.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, but he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down at a yard. Barkley, inside handoff. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
180.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
First down, Philadelphia.
He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Eagles.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And I call it a loss of a yard there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. That's who is going to change things up.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Throw caught by Ochan.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Solo left Zion.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Watch it, hey! Roll! 21G. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll look downfield for Waller.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Ready. Turbo 1, hot. Scat.
Now Tua.
And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. A desperation heave for the end zone.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fists and said, let's fight, and showed their crowd that they were into this one.
Then that's the thing. The crowd responded. They were really good in this game.
Yeah, they were not going to be pushed around. They were not going to be intimidated. They refused to back down and came away with a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
9 yards. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
First down.
Running left, it's Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Go Silver, ready? Tiger Hornet.
Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
For Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Hey! Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73. Alpha. Delta.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ready? Hey, let's go. Trim it. Hey! 73. Hey, easy. 63. Bad. Crowd left Yeti. 63. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, Silver. Delta.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Great, set. Going silver, ready? Tiger Hornet. Hey! Crown left Yeti.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go ahead. Out. 32 stand. Under press. Watch the shift. Solo left Zion. Hey. Solo left Zion. Hey.
From midfield, here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Tua going to throw.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Up 2nd and 9.
21G. Turbo 1, high. 21G. 20 TX. Ready.
From the gun, it's Tua. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Go ahead. Solo left side. Hey, out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Go Silver, right?
Gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown.
Last pass. Complete to A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Silver.
3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete down the field to got him. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 27.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. The tight end in motion right. To try again after the sack. Hurts. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
Go Silver, ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them. Both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right, come on. 32 stinger. Tight end on. 21G. Hey, 20, turbo 1. Hey.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Here's Tua. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time.
Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Achane trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Achane once more, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this time he is in. Devon Achane from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Makes the score Dolphins 10.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23. line.
At their own 23-yard
Here's the Philadelphia
line.
offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Easy, 63, back. Delta.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Hey, Silver.
To throw on second and 10.
Hurts. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, let's go. Crowd left Yeti. Man. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti. 73. Delta.
Back to throw again.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Great. Set. Anyway.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, 73.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
And off to Achane to begin the drive.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, 21 TA. Corner, long. Watching Oscar. Step.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, turbo one. Turbo. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo out.
Now Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Right. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Achane is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play.
And they'll run again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll try the right side here, Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Dolphins take over
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Here's Achane to start the drive. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
18-yard line.
Hurts. And his throw is incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Trim it. Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And an Eagle first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
In motion left comes Brown. They'll set up to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
63.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And he delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Let's go. Trim it.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
And now they'll audible to something else.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Again, it's Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Go Silver, ready?
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
Brings up second and 4.
63, Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver. Count up, get him.
He'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Hurts will throw.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Looking to pass. Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Now he's free at the 35.
A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
124 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it with Achane.
Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. In motion right is Brown. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Slot man moves right. From the gun, it's Hurts. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Brown. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith, the man in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
180, 180. Easy, 63, back.
Back to throw again. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Got to try it here, and he's back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 15. 53 ticks to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. This is 1st and 10.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Go Silver.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To Barkley on the check down. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
Great, set. And let's go.
Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
63. No touch. On 81. Easy, 63, 60. Yeti. No touch.
Hurts. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. And now we've got a one-score game, and at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer, or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Hey, get set. Hey.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
At least they were running the ball on the final play instead of trying to throw it to rub it in, but they still got in the end zone. I can't blame that, though, defensively. They were just kind of not even willing to stop them.
Yeah, they had an opportunity, but I think they looked at the scoreboard and said it doesn't matter either way, and that probably affected them on that play, and they ended up giving up one more score.